You're listening to That Home Loan Hub. I'm Zibuni Salimova, here to make home loans and property investing simple, smart and stress-free. Let's get you closer to your property dreams. Hello and welcome back to That Home Loan Hub. If you think you're not ready, you should listen to this one. Hello, Kunch.
Kia ora.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. I just realized your table is shorter than mine.
Well, I'm not very tall.
No, we just had moving tables situation. Kunch, today we want to address something that we stumbled across yesterday, right? We had this amazing appointment. Let's dissect it.
Yeah, well, it's not just stumbling yesterday. We do stumble upon it a lot. And it's basically first home buyers or people, clients who think they're not ready. So we've found that a lot of our people who are approaching us or reaching out to financial advisors are really nervous, really apprehensive, and just think they're not ready. But we met this lovely couple yesterday, and they are ready. Like, they have good income. They've been saving for the last 3 years. They've actually been on a work visa and have been given permanent residency. So they are looking at purchasing their first home, but just wasn't sure where to start or where to go. So it's just our job to reassure them that they are ready. Yeah.
It was awesome because they wouldn't believe us, right? At first, when they told us that they've got about 90K in the KiwiSaver. Then they told us they've got about 200K incomes combined. And then they have a little bit of debt, which is about 7K worth of debt. They've got a couple of kids. And they were like, oh, we don't know if we're ready.
Yeah.
And we looked at the numbers and we're like, guys.
You're ready, go.
You're ready. You're absolutely ready. Even if you want to buy with, 10% deposit, you can do this.
Yeah.
And we showed them what the repayments will be. And they were blown away because this is how much they pay in rent at the moment.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? We could do that? And to see the light bulb go in their eyes and go, oh my God, we could do this. Because for them, like, you're a migrant.
Yes.
I'm a migrant.
Yeah.
And they're migrants. And they're just sitting there going, oh my God, we can actually put our roots down here. We can have a house for our kids to grow up in.
Yeah.
And not move every 6 months because the landlord decides to kick us out.
Yeah.
So
those kind of things that pop up or that we cross, on a weekly basis sort of things just gets me so excited about being in this industry, like the power of being able to help someone, install those roots is just amazing.
Show the pathway, right? Like shine the torch on that pathway of, yes, you are here right now, but this is where you can be. And we made a bet that they will be in their home by Christmas.
Absolutely. That's their Christmas present.
And it was interesting to see because obviously they've been told that they probably can't do it.
Yeah.
They thought it's not possible, right? And the man, he was like, oh, cool. He's pumped. He knows he can do it. But the missus, she was a bit on the fence.
Yes.
And she was a bit scared.
Yep.
And then we started to dive into her fears because that's something I really enjoy doing with my clients.
Yeah, I really like that tip that you gave them, like, write down those fears. What are your actual fears? Yeah, in terms of, home ownership.
Yeah. Obviously, we can help you to deal with other fears.
Yes.
But when it comes to home ownership, it's really good to understand what are you actually scared of? What's holding you back? And when you write it down on a piece of paper, it's actually not as scary. Because when you think of a fear, you think of a big, black, scary thing in the back of your mind. And it's like, oh, you can't buy a house. But then you're like, okay, why can't I buy a house?
Yeah.
What's holding me back?
Yeah.
Is it because the repayments are high? Cool. All right, we've addressed the repayments. They've also mentioned that they were thinking of migrating, maybe to Australia or somewhere else. We thought, okay, cool. If you decide to migrate in a few years' time, you can always either sell the house or rent it out.
Correct.
And if you rent out your house in this area, this is how much you're going to get. It's just going to cover your mortgage.
Absolutely.
And they were like, oh, okay, we could do that. So the next fear was, oh, what if the bank says no? Okay, well, if the bank says no, there will be a reason.
Yeah.
And if there is a reason, we can address that.
Correct. Yeah.
So when you dissect it one by one, you can see that weight of her shoulders lifted.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay,
we can do this.
we can do this.
Yeah. I mean, like, they were, a beautiful couple on, really good income already, and they're ready. They're literally ready to go, but just needed that extra push. And good on them for actually reaching out to us or reaching out to an advisor to give them that push and instill that confidence in them. Yeah.
Because you need someone in your corner. And that's something I've heard this week as well. I had this other single mom come across, right? And she's like, I don't know if I'm ready, but, I'm a single mom and I have these 2 jobs and I've got this KiwiSaver, and just tell me what I need to do to be ready.
Yeah.
And when I looked at her numbers, I was like, "Hun, you're ready.
Yeah.
You can do this."
Yeah.
And she was like, "I just want someone in my corner.
Yeah.
Because I just want some adult to talk numbers with.
Yeah.
And I don't have anyone."
Yeah.
And sometimes that's what it comes down to. We become the financial therapist,
We are therapists, literally.
where we show them how to go from point A to point B. But if you don't take that first step, you will never get to point B.
Yeah.
And you're like, quiet. I'm so pumped about it. But
yes.
But the outcome of last night's meeting was the highlight for me and you when we came up to work this morning. And there was an email from this lovely man saying, "Thank you so much for your time last night." Because it was after hours, right?
Yeah, it was.
My babies were in bed asleep because they're still young. Your babies were probably playing something on the computer.
No, they're in bed by 8 o'clock, my ones.
Wow. There you go. Don't mess with an Asian mum.
Yeah. Tiger mum right here.
But the email that he sent us in the morning, that was just the highlight, right?
Yeah.
I'll read it out to you guys. It said, "Morena ladies, I wanted to sincerely thank you both for taking the time last night to guide us through the initial steps of our home ownership journey. Your expertise and patience in answering our questions have given us a great head start, and we truly appreciate your support. My family and I are very excited about this next chapter, and we feel much more confident moving forward. Thanks to your help. We look forward to continuing to work together as we navigate this process. Thanks again for your dedication and guidance."
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
Right? When you see that.
Even from a half an hour first meeting, that just makes me all teary and gives me all goosebumps because, this is why we do this job. To do that.
Oh, I got very teary with them last night when I was talking to them about their goals, their fears, where they're going with that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you and I are very similar in that sense that the first-time buyers are like little gems for us.
They are. They're little gold nuggets for me.
And we'll love them. They hug us. They hug us with love. They give us this, right? Don't get us wrong. We love helping our mum and dad investors, developers, everyone else out there. But the first-time buyers, they just bring completely different energy.
Yeah, they sit in a little special corner.
They give us the fuel to keep going on the days when life can be hard, when the bank's making our lives hard or, never-ending changing policies. And you have to keep up with all the stresses of this job. This sort of clients, this sort of emails, they make the difference to our profession.
Yeah, they just amped you up.
Yeah. And we're grateful. We're grateful for people like that. So guys, if you're listening to this and you think, "Oh, am I ready? Am I not ready?" Stop thinking. Start doing.
Just do it.
Just do it.
It's like that Nike slogan. Just do it.
Just do it. Reach out to us. We'll sit down with you. We'll do your numbers and we'll tell you if you're ready, you're ready. If you're not ready, we'll tell you what you need to do to get ready. Like just before, I had a phone call from this lady. She's a teacher. Her husband is working and they only have 20 grand in their KiwiSaver. And she's like, "Oh, can I buy anything in Wellington for 900? I'm like, I'm known to be a miracle worker, but just a little bit more. But at least she's got a goal now because at the moment they're just wasting all their money.
Yeah.
Right? Week to week, they're just going out, traveling, spending money on takeaways. But if she actually repurposes that money, lifts her KiwiSaver to 10%, increases her contributions, increasing her saving, she can get there.
Yeah.
In 6 to 12 months, easily. But if she didn't reach out to me and she carried on the same lifestyle, she would not be further ahead in 12 months' time.
Well, talking about that, even this week, we've had 2 clients that we spoke to earlier in the year who are now back again and ready to go. And it's, I think, been, 3 months since then? So it's great.
Exactly. Now, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Well, that's a wrap, guys. And the main point takeaway is that if you think you're ready, reach out. If you think you're not ready, reach out. And if you have any friends that you think might be ready or not ready, still reach out.
Yep.
We're here to help. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
And that's a wrap on that Home Loan Hub. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join me next time for more property tips and tricks. Your next smart move starts here.